Good evening, everybody. This is your Board of Selectmen on May 14, 2018, prior to town meeting. This is sort of an abbreviated meeting, just to kind of let you know what we're discussing in terms of what we're going to bring forward tonight. So the formalities that we typically go through, we're going to suspend for this evening so that we can do this in a timely fashion. Thank you.
So what the board's doing right now is simply reviewing each of the articles, making sure they know which motion is being made and who's making it,
Yes.
both for the annual and for the special town.
So we're on number 7 or 8?
8 is
8 is Kim,
and a Passover.
yes. And then 9, I'm moving, and Charlie
Charlie's
is
speaking to.
explaining, which, I mean, I'm happy to do that, but if you want to do it, you can, Charlie. And then 10 I'm doing, and I'm explaining, that's Charlie.
11,
I'm gonna move.
9 we're passing over, did you say?
9 is,
I thought that was for the police station.
no, I'm moving and Charlie's explaining 9.
Oh.
And then I'm moving and explaining 10. And then I'm gonna move terminal exchange and Charlie's gonna explain it.
do we want to start from the beginning or?
No, I think,
We're good.
So in Article 43, I talked with Sandy, what we're going to do, this is the Article 43 for the annual town meeting.
Yeah.
This is to work on the light pole
Yes.
on the Hops, or the library Hops playground. We're gonna put $1,000 of raising appropriate for that. It won't come from free cash, it'll be a raising appropriate.
okay, all right. And then,
Well, we already talked about the pilot agreements. We're going to vote to have the ability to negotiate the pilots, but we're going to pass over the
Actual.
following article of each one.
So authorizations to negotiate are 44 and 46. We had pilot agreements, which we won't. We would do 45 and 47.
Pass over that. And Article 48, I could go on for about 2 days, but I'll try to keep it brief. That's the land,
Land.
fisheries and wildlife.
oh, yeah. Oh,
I'm just glad that fan is off, because that was maddening.
I'm sorry, did you say something?
Exactly. Okay, I think we're kind of ready. I have my opening comments. If anybody else has any, please feel free to chime in.
I'd love to be able to say to them, just vote for it and let's go home.
Well, actually, I included that in my opening minutes. I said I was confident, although I'm not confident that we can, I'm pretty confident I'm not the only one who's hopeful we can start and finish tonight. But I don't see that happening personally, but who knows?
I know, that was such a miracle last time.
I've got an advisory board meeting tomorrow at 5 o'clock, but I should be here. If we go to 2 nights, I should be here by 7:30. Gotta go to Orwell.
Tell them you have a higher calling.
Well, that's what I explained it to them. I tried to explain it to them, Cisco, but they
Do
didn't
we
want to
know the number of this town meeting? Is it like 200?
No idea.
Does
Well,
anybody have any clue?
Well,
You mean the
300.
annual town meeting?
Annual town meeting.
Yeah, so it's
Well, was it
1784, right?
1734.
Yeah.
Oh, 1734.
They had a town
They
meeting
have
back
one
there?
that year?
I don't know, I assume.
Well, somebody got together.
In the middle of the woods, eating
Yeah.
a picnic, so okay, let's put it
So that would
together.
be 66, 166, and 16?
And 18.
No, and 18, yeah. I need to do this.
Can we just talk marijuana for a second?
Smoke them if you got them.
Yeah, no. So, I know we are not in favor of this article for rezoning. We talked about it at our selectmen's meeting.
Yeah.
I went to see Ted so that I could prepare the statement of which, we are against it. And he was sort of on the fence about, he didn't feel without a doubt that it shouldn't be.
You're gonna pass over the land purchase article?
Yes.
7 on the special town.
Yes, we don't have an appraisal, can't do anything with it.
Anyway, I think what I've decided is I'm sort of against retail, but there's nothing we can do about it. Like, all my arguments had to do with why I don't want retail in our town, which is the fact that the law is not in place to be able to, really look at people who are driving under the influence and all those kinds of things. things, and the zoning doesn't really change that. So I don't have a big speech prepared
Okay.
to speak against it.
Yeah, but the biggest thing
Comes down
that
to-
has come to my mind is that if they make it retail, then it's made available to the younger kids and stuff going down, just like certain people don't follow the rules as far as selling alcohol and stuff, they may do the same thing as far as selling marijuana. Because you get people now, that even if they have the tips training, they still screw up.
Well, this particular article is about the zoning of it, because if it was just one or the other,
Yeah, but zoning, they're pushing in the retail session, not so much,
Yeah.
it's already legal to sell the marijuana. What we're saying is that we already went through the zoning process and we put it down in industrial and commercial, for growth and whatever.
just industrial, right?
It's just industrial, so that's the thing, we've already gone through this, we've already went through this process before, long before the law even became permanent. We decided that's what we wanted to do. Why would you want to change it now? What has happened to cause us want to change that decision?
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're not necessarily gonna be asking for our presentation, but I think that we should say that we're not supporting it, but I need a really good reason.
Well, I didn't support it on the ballot either, but, we're doing what is necessary, to the voters vote.
What is yours?
The town voted for marijuana. I personally don't want to see it in town at all, the dispensaries. I don't think we need it. I think there's enough dispensaries in the surrounding areas. I don't think it adds to the character of the town or adds to the safety of the town. However, as always, we will all bow to the will of the majority of the people. It's up to you folks. If you want to change the character of the town, that's in your thought process, go to it. And by the way, there is the other part of the zoning issue that comes into play, but
Yeah, but not arguments, but statements I've heard from people is that I moved here because of the quality of life.
right.
Will in fact selling marijuana in town increase the quality of life? Will it decrease?
That's yet to be determined. I mean, those people who equate it to the sale of alcohol.
What number is that?
For the zoning?
Alcohol we're all familiar with, so there's a comfort level.
Yeah, but even that went through, the argument would be even that went through a
Right.
trial period.
Right.
Sure,
53.
Terrible period in
Thank you.
history.
Well, the revocation or the repeal the amendment to prohibit prohibition caused a lot of problems, and of course the repeal. I don't know. I hate to see it come to town. I'm just not that guy.
What did you say? You had a great statement about it doesn't contribute
To the quality of life in town,
or no, you had a better word than that.
to the character of the town.
Character. We said we got 3 characters already sitting here.
Yeah, there was that argument to be made.
I'm not thinking straight here.
You good on yours? Do you want me to do any of them? Just let me know.
No, I'll go through words.
How's your wife doing?
Making progress. Making progress. I think that's what they keep telling me.
I'm just joking, Jim.
We can have mine too if you
You
want.
guys want this for,
No.
that? But, yeah. Okay. Just checking.
Thank you. Because I'm not speaking to it.
Right, I know, yeah, he had just sent it to me in an email today. And I told him that, but, okay.
I mean, I give him a lot of credit for showing up. It's good.
I might want to shut my computer off here.
Minutes.
Or maybe it's there. Minions also. What about minions? 10 text messages with the things done.
You're probably part of a group.
Geez, I didn't realize you was that popular, man. Oh, that's why I forgot to do cutting my phone off.
Is that me?
Hope you getting any calls?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we gotta put them up.
It's pink.
No, so
No,
when
it's
I
good
go.
for when you're
when I go
walking the
to
dog.
That's
Yeah,
not what
that's
you
a
said,
good idea.
you know, even though I have the dog, yeah. 'Cause now-
I wouldn't go near him with that dog.
No, baby,
He's scary.
It's a Doberman, he's German.
Your lunch. That's what I see. I see lunch.
But yeah, I said, okay, Larry, thank you, but it was.
Do you look, do you taste as good as you look? Did I chew on your
We're
leg?
gonna take the dog for a walk, and we were talking, I said, yeah, I think I'll just walk around the block.
Are we through with our meeting?
So,
I move that we adjourn. Is there a
second, I'm sorry,
To
Troy,
adjourn, to go to,
the town meeting. This was one of the quickest pre-town meetings we've ever had.
No, we just met last week about the whole
Yeah.
thing, so. And we weren't, the other thing is, because of the weirdness of the
I
calendar,
think we're good,
mon-
right?
many
Do
times.
we have a motion? Do we have a second?
Yep.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.